A whole lot of anime series are pretty great when it comes to music, but what if there was an anime that's about music? Strangely enough, an anime about music exists, and that's what Your Lie in April is. It looks and sounds beautiful, yet there's a lot more to be seen in this series. You are probably going to need some tissues if you are a person who cries easily inside or out, because this review contains some sad spoilers for those who haven't seen the media I'm currently reviewing. I hope you have your tissue box right next to you, because I'm about to share my thoughts on this anime. Hey, I'm Owen, the fiction fanboy, and here's my review on Your Lie in April. The anime series centers on a boy who goes by the name of Kosei, who used to be a pianist that would play to please his mother, but stopped when she died. Everything became so monotone for the guy when that happened, but he still had two childhood friends named Tsubaki and Ryota. If you look at the text right now, you'll see the title, some Japanese symbols, and some text. The text reads, "I met the girl under full-bloom cherry blossoms, and my fate has begun to change." You'll see that text in the two intros, one that's in the first half of the series, and a different one in the second half, and the halfway points of each episode. Why did I tell you this? Because Kosei did meet a girl who was playing a melodica under the cherry blossoms. Her name? Kaori. She's Ryota's girlfriend, and a violinist who was preparing for her performance at a concert hall. And by gosh, her performance in the second episode was by far a performance unlike any other I've seen in animated music competitions. She plays and looks sweet, but she's kind of insane too. Most importantly, she got Kosei back on his feet by making him be her accompanist for the next performance. During their performance, things felt watery for the main man, and it was so stressful for him that he came to a complete halt in the middle of the performance. Kaori stops too, so she can get Kosei and herself to resume, but they got disqualified because of the pause, and the former ends up in the hospital after fainting, adding injury to insult. Kosei was sorry for the disqualification incident. However, Kaori signed him up for a piano competition. Kosei knew he had to make a comeback to his piano talent, especially since Tsubaki lost her baseball tournament and Ryota lost his soccer tournament. At the place of the competition, he sees two contenders that waited for him to show up. They were Takashi and Emi, and they were both jealous about the huge amount of skill Kosei had at playing piano. Despite how much they wanted to hear Kosei play well, Takashi and Emi were amazing, while Kosei was once again underwater and trapped in his mother's shadow, causing him to stop and get disqualified again. Kosei and his friends bumped into Hiroko, a close friend of Kosei's mom. Later that time, Hiroko teaches Kosei piano. Kaori entered a gala concert and unshockingly invited Kosei to accompany her again. The day of the gala concert came, but of all people to not show up, Kaori is the no-show. It was surprising because she was the one who not only signed up for the event, but she also chose the music to play. Kaori was in the hospital again, and the collapse she made was more severe than before. Knowing that Kaori wouldn't be out of the hospital area anytime soon, Kosei was dealing with his problems by himself. He plans to move on to a college high school of music, upsetting Tsubaki since she stopped dating Saito. All of her childhood friends are moving on, and she fears she'll be left behind. Things weren't easy for Kosei since he had to teach Nagi, a new character, how to play piano, and visiting Kaori became more complicated. Luckily, Kosei made it possible for Kaori to listen to him and Nagi perform at the school festival, and Nagi is proclaimed to be Takashi's younger sister. After the performance, Kosei challenges Kaori to do one more duet with him. Determined to be done with the hospital, Kaori wanted to do a risky surgery. Kosei has been practicing endlessly, and there's no more rivalry. Tsubaki knows that Kosei loves Kaori, but says that he should be in love with her instead. And when Ryota knows that Kosei loves Kaori, even though she loves Ryota, neither of them had time to talk with Kaori since she was getting worse. Kosei was having the same fear he had 2 years ago, hence keeping him from playing piano again. On the day of the piano contest finals, bummed would be a huge understatement to describe how Kosei was feeling. Kosei had to perform, and he knows that he has his friends to support him. Tissues ready, guys. Now comes the sad portion of this review. Don't say I didn't warn you. Here goes. During the performance, Kosei is imagining Kaori is there to do the performance. It was the final duet. The performance was astounding, but the surgery was a failure. Kaori died. Kosei made his hugest farewell to the one that changed his life. He got a letter from Kaori's parents, and it was revealed that Kosei was the person that made Kaori want to be a violinist so she can play with him. And the whole dating Ryota thing, it was all a lie. Well, now I know why the show was called Your Lie in April. Oh, this just made things even sadder for me. Oh, Kaori, you are too beautiful to live in this world. Why did you have to go? Boy, the music throughout the entire series was so phenomenal. There'll be lots and lots of crying when seeing this show, because some people want to call this Your Cry in April. A lot of episodes were sad, inspiring, and dramatic. I don't know if there's an anime that's even sadder than this, since there was the death of the protagonist's mom, the death of a cat, and saddest of all, the death of one of the best anime girls ever. I don't think I can lie about how it was hard to watch this show, and I don't mean the awful kind of hard to watch. I have to give this anime 5 out of 5 stars before someone haunts me for rating this show any lower than that. It was one of the best anime I have seen, and I wonder if there will be any more anime about music. Now if you excuse me, I have to go wipe away my tears after watching and reviewing this dang thing. Kaori's death still hurts me to this day. Want more fiction? Then please do what my friends say, comment below, and follow me on Instagram for thumbnail previews and teasers for upcoming YouTube videos. Fiction Fanboy has finished this video. Everyone keep fantasizing, and good night-o!